It is officially art challenge season. So I have the ArtSnacks 2023 ink collection, and we're going to open it up, find out what's inside, and make some art with it. Inside our bubble wrap bag, we have our menu, which lists all of the supplies in the box. And on the back, it has a 31-day prompt list for the ArtSnacks. I guess it's the ArtSnacks version of Inktober, so that looks really cool. We have a sticker sheet by Toxic Moxie. Oh my god, this is so cute. I love the kitty and the ghosts and the pumpkin muffin. It's adorable. 10 out of 10. We have a Pentel Arts pocket brush pen. This is actually one of my favorite pens. I'm really excited this is in here. I have one of these already that I used a gray ink cartridge in. I talked about it a little bit in my travel art supplies video. So this is a black one it comes with black ink cartridges. So I'm really excited to use this. It has a really nice brush that lets you make like really broad or fine lines, and the cartridges are refillable. So it's just a really nice pen. We have our snack. We have a Princeton Velvetouch Series 3950 synthetic brush in a long round size 6. We have a Zebra Sensations brush pen. We have an Uniball Signo UM153 white gel pen. And we have a Faber-Castell Pitt Big Brush Artist Pen. Okay, this is my favorite thing in the box probably. It's an Arnhem 1618 paper pad, but it has artwork on the cover by Toxic Moxie. I really love the artwork. The kitty is so cute. Yeah, the paper is nice and thick, and it's a 100% rag, acid-free printmaking paper. It has a semi-smooth vellum surface, and it is highly absorbent. We have a Dr. P.H. Martin's Bombay India ink in bright red. We have a Sennelier Abstract Acrylic ink in black. And last, we have King Art Inkline Fine Line ink pens, set of 6. This is everything in the 2023 ArtSnacks ink collection box. I am really excited to try all of this together. I really like the color that I got, the bright red orange color with the blue. I like it. I'm kind of vibing with it. So let's do some swatching and then we'll do some art with it. Okay, so first I'm going to swatch the King Art Inkline Fine Liner set. These are waterproof and archival. Looks like there is 005, 01, 02, 03, 05, and 08. And look, there's even a little cheat sheet. Okay, so I'm going to swatch these in the Arnhem paper pad that came in the box. These fine liners work pretty well. I've actually had this brand before. I think they came in an ArtSnacks box. It was either last Inktober or the one before that. I don't remember, but this is not my first experience with these, but they work pretty well. They're not as good as like Micron or Copic fine liners in my opinion, only because they don't last as long. While they do last, they work pretty well. They work like the quality is comparable. They just don't last long. Okay, now I'm swatching the Zebra Sensations brush pen. This pen is water resistant, although not completely waterproof. And then next I'm swatching the Pentel Arts pocket brush pen and the Faber-Castell Pitt Big Brush Artist Pen. Next I'm swatching the bottled inks, starting with the Sennelier Abstract Acrylic ink in black, and then the Dr. P.H. Martin's Bombay India ink in bright red. I've never actually used India ink before, so swatching it was really interesting. It has like a really flat finish when it dries. I was expecting it to act a little bit more like watercolor, but it definitely behaved differently, so it was really interesting to try it. Okay, so while I wait for my swatches to dry, I am just going to put these stickers on my sketchbook because I love these so much. Okay, now my swatches are dry. The red is still a little wet. I think I used too much ink on it, but now I want to make some art with all these supplies, so I have to think about what I'm gonna do with these colors. I really like the ArtSnacks prompt list. The first 7 prompts are really cohesive. I felt like cozy, coffee, books, sweater, jars and vials, animal familiar, and dust bunnies all felt like they could kind of go in the same illustration. So I was thinking about like a cozy witch in like her study, and like maybe putting books and jars and vials and like her animal familiar, which of course has to be a cat. So I'm just gonna sketch it out. I'm using my black wing red to do that since the box didn't have a pencil in it. So I was really having a lot of fun filling up her study with like cozy witchy things. So like filling the picture frames on the walls and the little like glass domes and all of those sort of little details. For the dust bunnies, I was really inspired by like soot sprites from My Neighbor Totoro. So for dust bunnies, I made little soot sprites. I just thought it was really cute and cozy, and I really actually like how this sketch turned out. And now that I'm happy with my sketch, I am just using a kneaded eraser to sort of go over all the pencil lines and lighten them up, just so that they don't interfere too much when I start inking it. So now I'm ready to do the line work, and I'm using the King Art Inkline fine liners. I'm starting with the 005 just for the finer details around her face, and then as I work my way up to some of the larger details, I'm just increasing the size of the fine liner. So I start with the 005 and then I move to the 01, then the 02, and so on. Next, I'm using the Zebra Sensations brush pen to add some line weight variation and some like nice deep lines. I'm trying to go in mostly where there would be shadow or where I want to add some extra interest, and I discovered that I actually really love this pen. I've never owned one of these before, and it is probably now a contender for one of my favorite brush nibs. I usually use a Tombow, but this is definitely like, I really enjoy this pen a lot. Next, I'm using the Pentel Arts pocket brush pen to color in her little animal familiar, her little kitty. And I'm just using some water to get a little bit of variation in the tone. So I use it straight out of the pen for the darkest areas and then water it down for some of the lighter areas. Next, I'm using the Sennelier Abstract Acrylic ink to go in and fill in some of the different tones in the drawing. So I'm using varying amounts of water to get different shades of gray and black. So now it's time to add some color, which I have mixed feelings about. I really enjoyed using the blue and red India ink, but I really loved this drawing in black and white. So I took a picture of it. Let me know if you guys want a coloring page. I can put a link in the description. So I definitely want to print out a black and white version for myself, but I wanted to try out and use all of the supplies in the box. So right now I'm using the red India ink and just going throughout the drawing and adding some red details. And then I'll go in with the Faber-Castell Pitt Big Brush Artist Pen in blue and adding some blue throughout as well. And for the last step, I'm just using the white gel pen to go in and add a couple of highlights and details, and that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like and a subscribe to help out the channel. And if you got the ArtSnacks ink collection this year, let me know what you think about it. I'm curious to hear what you think. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!